Good day, dudes. Today we talk about Bill and Ted's excellent movie, dudes. And it's so gnarly. You have to check it out if you haven't already seen it. I remember, dudes, when I was watching this as a kid, it was most excellent that you can never believe. The awesomeness of this movie was off the charts. It's how I learned my history, dudes. So if you've never seen Bill and Ted's excellent movie, it's basically about these two guys who will eventually save the world with their awesome music. Unfortunately, at this time period, they don't know how to play nothing. They can't even play their guitars, dude. And most heinous of all is that they're going to fail their history test. Luckily for them, George Carlin, Rufus, comes from the future to give them a telephone booth to go travel and to save their history project, dudes. It is the most excellent adventure. You have to check it out. So, let's get into Bill and Ted's excellent adventure, dudes. Alright, so most awesome is the special effects of this movie are excellent. For this time period, it really does still hold up to today, if I must say so myself. Trying to stay a character here, dudes. Anyways, yes, the special effects do hold up to today's time period when they travel into that most excellent telephone booth and go from time to time, from past to past, as they take back Socrates, Billy the Kid, Beethoven, Joan of Arc, Genghis Khan, Abe Lincoln, who was most excellent in this movie. Oh, the gags. This movie just still does, getting real here, sort of. This movie does still hold up pretty good. I remember like I said, dudes, I did watch this as a little type, and I laughed my head off. It was very funny. Keanu Reeves, I didn't know that he actually played in a serious movie before this one. It was in Dangerous Liaisons he played, and he did a pretty good job in this. But, you know, this being my first time seeing Keanu Reeves, I would have never thought he would be the huge movie star that he would become to. I gotta admit, as a little kid here, I thought Alex Winters, I liked Bill more than Ted. I thought Ted was too stupid, if you can say that. Comparing the two, I think Bill was a little bit more smarter, it's not even a phrase, anyways, than Ted. Alright, dudes. But, you know, it is how, like I said, did learn my little history there, who Joan of Arc was, Genghis Khan. I forgot about little Napoleon. He has a pretty good bit in this movie as well. And basically, it is kind of like the Gen X, baby boomers type of theory that through music you can bring maybe not world peace, but you can bring a better society, help people change their minds, become better people through music. And then it's kind of how what this movie's kind of built upon, you know, that young generation, how they always think their music's better than everybody else, and basically how their music's the greatest, and how, you know, you could make a most awesome world through your music and stuff like that. So, you know, the characters do have a little bit of a growth spurt in this one. They do grow as characters. And at the beginning, they're all just like, they have this big dream of becoming this big rock and roll band, but they don't really want to put the work into this dream. You know, they just got their instruments, and they're just you know, they're not learning how to play them. They're just playing however they want to, which sounds like crap. And by the end of the movie, they realize, you know, going through getting all these historical characters, you know, kind of have a realization that, you know, in order for them to be good, they're actually going to have to learn how to play the guitar, how to write music, how to become good singers. You know, they get that realization at the end that you do have to put effort to accomplish your dreams. Dreams don't make themselves. You have to make them come true. And that's basically the moral of Bill and Ted's most excellent adventure. No, Bill and Ted's excellent adventure. Like I said, I really did like it as a kid. As an adult, I still enjoyed it, but maybe it's because of kind of like, you know, the memories and stuff like that. However, I think it still holds up for kids today. My son, who's like 19 years old, he was walking by, he saw me watching this, and I saw him laughing, and he was enjoying the movie as well. So, if you got some teenagers running around the house, and you like this as a teenager, you might want to show it to them. I think they will most excellent enjoy this, and that they will not find this movie most heinous whatsoever. It's unheinous. It's very great. It's an awesome movie. I don't know about awesome. I might be praising it a little too much, but I know my wife, who's never seen it before, and she watched it and she had a different take. She didn't like it at all. She thought it was absurd. So I'm wondering, if you can find a friend, and maybe I can find a friend who's in their 40s, never seen this movie whatsoever. There's still a Gen Xer. If you can find a Gen Xer out there who's never watched this movie, I found my wife, and see if they would like it as an adult or not. But I can say that teenagers still enjoy this movie. They still find it funny. And hopefully you enjoy this. What's some memories you have about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Did you like it as a kid? Have you seen it recently? Do you still like it? Or do you feel like you do like it, but it's more because you enjoyed it when you were younger? I think that's probably the camp I'm into, because I do remember watching this about 10 or 15 years ago and not enjoying it as much as I do now. Maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. I don't know. But I do know when it first came out, I did liked it a lot. Anyways, enough about that. Have a great day, and hopefully you did enjoy this. Leave some comments below if you did or not. Bye.